everybody see and hear us? Let us know. Because I'm not going to run an extra one tonight to find out because I don't want to knock the signal we got out.
Oh, I just thought about something. Ain't you supposed to turn the volume off this thing?
You got it on?
Oh, no. Yeah, what, that means off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should be.
Okay. Who we got up in here? We got Robin.
Hello.
We got Misty. Hey, Benz. Hey, Allison. I saw Wanda. I saw Miss Carol
We are
in
here.
here. Yeah,
we're out beat
we're
down,
here.
but we're here.
I don't know about you. I ain't beat down.
I am. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm slapped run over.
I'm run over.
I didn't get beat
trashed
down.
out,
I
beat
got
down.
run over. Hey, Julie.
If y'all see my eyes, I'll tell you a little story
Hey,
about that here in a
Charles.
little bit.
Hey, Miss Mary Beth. Hey, Kim. About your, oh, your eye. Hey, Miss
There's
Greta.
both of them actually, but one of them worse than the other.
Y'all look at me. Y'all look at my coffee cup.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta go over there to Deep South to get y'all a coffee cup. I think y'all gonna get tumblers too soon. Hey, Miss Darlene. Hey, Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie.
But this was my Christmas gift. I'm gonna turn around and show you the other side.
Mama, see that ain't good.
What
They
was
ain't
wrong?
right on her. Says she feel like she pulled her back today.
Oh no. Well, strap some around it and keep on going.
Tug it in there.
Yeah.
Put a bind on it.
I done
Keep
pulled
rolling.
everything, even my eyelashes, and just cinch it up and rock with it. You know, you got stuff to do, so you just gotta
Just
rock
gotta keep
with it.
moving.
Hey, Christy, I was
Happy New
wondering how
Year.
many
Happy
we was
New
gonna
Year.
have in here.
Hey,
Hey,
Swapper
CG.
Homestead.
Mr. Allen,
Mr. Allen,
Miss
how you
Reed.
doing?
this is the what? I better put, oh, I got me some glasses, y'all.
Same view we had before you moved with all the boxes behind you. That's right. And we're tired of living out of boxes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We are not there yet to unpack a box.
Mm-mm. Not close.
I didn't do nothing, Mr. Willie.
She hit me twice, Mr. Willie.
And if I did,
In one eye,
I'm not
one in the
gonna
other.
tell it.
Nah, really, not really.
No, I didn't. I was good this week.
It probably felt better if she did.
Hey, Mr.
Than
Donnie.
mine.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Hey, Miss Shayla.
Let's say CG.
Yes, they moved us free. 500 boxes. Now they little, but that's all right.
Guys that run load and said it was more than 500.
Am I prepared? No.
No, Miss Alice, she ain't celebrating.
Oh, I got some coffee. Yes, I'm happy and I'm celebrating. Y'all gonna know why too.
Yeah, boxing gloves, no doubt.
Y'all, I run out of gloves. I went and priced some yesterday at Walmart. Forget
If you
it.
can get them.
I keep a bucket of soapy water with Dawn dish soap and put a little splash of awesome in it. And that's what I'm washing my hands and arms and everything. Y'all
Cannot find nitrile gloves.
just, you
You can find the vinyl, or what's the other one? But can't find the nitrile. And the oil base will eat the vinyl up. You gotta have the
Did I
nitrile.
smile pretty enough? Show my pearly white. Y'all see these lips? There's a reason for them puppies. Buddy went, I said, I gotta get in the shower and get this paint off. Y'all, I still got paint in my hair, but he said, I guess I'm gonna run down to the relay station and get us some hot wings. We ain't had their hot wings, but I said, okay, that sounds good. And no, I ain't got it out.
Not all of it.
I got it clipped and tucked behind my ears. Anyway, he come in with some hot wings. Y'all, they was so good. But afterwards, I felt a little puffiness. And I was like, I got me some Botox going on for a couple of hours.
Hey, Miss Dorothy.
They was hot. Miss Dorothy's in. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Yeah, I got some hot lips, Mr. Allen.
Miss
They was
Mary.
good though, and I
Sis.
think there's 2 left, isn't there?
Yep.
So
You'll be eating them later.
I'll be eating them like y'all. I love me some hot. I like chicken. I just love chicken. But let me tell y'all what I've done.
Garden Grove, we're about maybe 22 miles. About 22 miles from our old place.
Oh, from my old
Yeah.
place. I was going to say I'm about 4 hours.
And we talking about the old place in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Because it's about 563 miles from where we was.
Now, I was talking about 4 hours to South Louisiana. 3.5 on 49. I know I ain't supposed to scrub the skin. Y'all, that bucket, it fell on me. It literally fell on me.
But it's new buckets. It ain't the old buckets. All the old buckets got left.
Yeah, we talking about the new bucket of paint fell on me. I'm telling y'all what, I was bathing in it. And Buddy brought it to my attention why we're getting low on paint.
Yeah. When you walk in and she's got the 60, 70, 80 channel going, and she's on my 17-inch walkboard that's about 4 foot long.
I love that thing.
She's up on top of it dancing while she's painting, and you wonder why there ain't no paint, because she done lost half of it everywhere on her and everything below it, because she got the roller out here in front of her doing this, ain't even on the wall.
Well, you know, hey Patty, you can't work in quietness. So there's a station on Pandora called 60, 70, 80s Mix, and it's
What's up, Miss Patty?
old rock, old pop, and Motown. And when they started hitting the beat, well, I hit the beat with it. You know, I'm just getting with it.
Yeah, so is
You
the
don't
paint.
do that. Because Buddy said, well, now I know why you're running out of paint, and I know why the floor's got...
It's in her hair,
It's everywhere.
on her, on the floor, and Shadow looks like Pepe Le Pew.
But I told him that I'm exercising. Did I not?
That's what she said.
I'm
She's
exercising. I'm keeping that heart rate
She's dancing
up.
while she's painting.
I'm moving
And I guess
muscles.
they say if you love your job, you'll never work a day at it. So I guess maybe that's the way to love it. You just dance while you're doing it.
Hey,
Keep it
Brett,
moving.
or that may be Amy. Before we get back into it, I just want to say I'm so sorry for y'all's loss.
Yes, indeed.
I miss the hell out of my Pa Ram too. But you have great memories. And that one of him saying hi to himself, that was happy tears on my end. And I did meet the man, but you don't really need to meet him once you see that little clip that you shared, Brett. But our hearts go out to you and the family, and you know, you'll film him again with him waving one day.
Oh, yes.
So let's keep the Broussards in our prayers, y'all. But today, since y'all have seen us on that video.
Just heard a big old firecracker.
Was that a firecracker or was that a...
Well, it was either a firecracker or somebody busted off their World War II cannon in the yard, one or the other. But it was way off in the distance.
If I see lights, y'all, like orange looking lights close to my window, I'm going to shut it down. I got to go to my hiding hole.
Mr. Willis, you've been exercising that for 22 years. And
What's that? Hey, Mr. Keith.
It's getting real thin.
I want to tell about my day.
Well, tell it.
Or 2 days.
Tell it like it is.
Pantry is complete. Those god-awful cabinets inside, complete. Let's just say the cabinets are done, with the exception the cabinet doors have not been touched. All the bottom half of the kitchen is done because I did it in the off-white, we call it cabinet white. Because y'all remember, hey, Mr. Dutch, I'm using all the paint we had from Kentucky, and we had to add to it. So it's just 3 colors throughout the house. But all of the bottom is done because that's where the paneling was. And I'm actually working on the tan that's going up. So tomorrow I should have the wall tops completed and all the trim in the kitchen, and then move to the cabinets. And he It's finished, right? Except for me going in there trimming those shelves.
That's it. That's all it
He
needs.
finished the mud room, which is now pantry. He got all of that done. The light up, the light switches, outlet, all of the mud room. No, I need to call it pantry. Pantry is done.
Only thing it needs is flooring and baseboards, and that'll come when we come from here.
Right.
Because I don't want no.
Paint.
No. What am I a stickler on? I don't like no transfer strips.
No, he don't like a transfer
I
strip.
want, if you're gonna lay floor, you're gonna put it all in there, lay it like it's supposed to be and lay it from one end to the other. Don't have no transfer strips in there.
Amen, Amy. You sure will. So I don't think I'm setting myself up for failure, but I do believe if Buddy can set me up, because we got some cool stuff coming, I do believe that if I can find another place to put these cabinet doors, 'cause it's just cabinet doors, after tomorrow, he could start laying floor.
But it ain't gonna be in the garage because you couldn't squeeze a gnat in there, and it ain't gonna be on the back porch because you can't squeeze nothing up on there.
Hubby said amen on that floor. He
Listen,
hates it.
I don't like that. I like you ought to be able to roller skate. If you're gonna run
Well,
one
we gotta
floor,
have two transitions though.
that's not where I done.
No, that's not what we had to. It's fixing a mistake somebody else done. So it'll be from the living room to the hallway, and from the living room going into the master.
Right.
And that's all the transition we'll have. So, I mean, that's not too bad. How much paint did I get on myself?
Oh, Mr. Keith, we don't even need to talk about it because it's a lot.
2 gallons. I
At
had
least.
a 5-gallon bucket, and Buddy told me we have to go get 1 more gallon of cabinet,
Probably
1 more
2.
gallon. 2?
Probably 2 each.
2 gallons of wall.
We hadn't even got to the master bath.
Oh, I
yet.
forgot it.
And
Yeah,
that's a
I gotta
big
go buy
closet.
2 gallons of wall and 2
Oh.
gallons of cabinet color.
All the counter area.
Happy New
and
Year,
then where the
Mr.
shower
Dutch.
and the bathroom is.
So, I think we're
Oh,
on
you
our
think it's
way.
left?
If we can find us, don't know where I'm gonna set up to do my cabinet doors. I really don't.
Well, for the next 4 days, if you're gonna set up, you're gonna be cold if you're outside.
Well, I guess I'll be painting in the house and just have to wait. I was so excited because when that floor gets in, that means baseboards go on. I paint the baseboards. I start unpacking boxes, y'all.
If it's not raining, I can move my saws outside, throw a tarp over them,
Oh, okay.
and you use it one strip from front to back in the garage.
Yeah, I won't be able to do a bunch of them at a time. But hey, Patty.
That's 2 tables.
Hey,
worth.
Valerie. Well, that's true.
So that'd be, say, 10 cabinet doors at a time.
Yeah, that won't be too bad. Because I always do, I don't know about y'all, but I always like to paint the back side of a cabinet door first. So once I get my second coat, it cures and dries. When I turn it over, I'm looking at the front of my cabinet. So if there was failure or something, it's on the back side and it's easily to be, you can touch it up. As where if you started on the front of your cabinet door, you're subject to have some oopsies.
No, country homestead preacher, that'd be fine.
Hmm.
I want to know if we mind if we promote our YouTube revival starting.
No, sir.
Get after it,
Get
sir.
after it. Because I just wanted to chit chat the first 30 minutes, and the second half,
Bittersweet, y'all gonna be
we're going
cold
to break it
tonight.
down. And y'all
Ours
make
is
sure you
coming
stay
in
tuned.
Saturday
Right.
night into Sunday morning. It's gonna change from 69 degrees Saturday, ain't it?
No, 81.
Well, I'm talking about 81 that morning.
It's going to drop 42 degrees
42
from high
degrees.
to low. There'll be a 42
It's
degree.
gonna be 27
drop.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, and then they predicted, or at first they were saying that we were going to have some snow flurries. And I said, like hell you say, I got that voodoo out in that water. And I said, send it somewhere else. Well, they did. They sent it somewhere else.
They gonna send it to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. They sent
Mr.
it somewhere
Willis
away
house.
from Lippy. Because I was like, Today I was actually I was walking around the yard.
Yeah, Patty, that's a big drop.
And it's supposed to bring hell. I can't put my car in a garage because we got all our stuff. It's supposed to bring straight line winds. Very low risk for tornadoes.
You couldn't put a tricycle in the garage right now.
I know this. I know this.
I'm just telling you.
But I was walking around.
Country girl said you sent it to her.
Yes, I did, and I'm so sorry, but it was not happening.
Y'all are better prepared.
Right now. Not for no Lippy. I don't know where my coats are, okay? But I took a break this afternoon. Grandpa brought Mo over. Mo as in, that's his nickname. His name is Grayson.
Amy.
That's our 4-year-old. To come visit Mama and Papa for an hour because he wanted to play in the sand. Y'all, there's a big round, used to be a swimming pool, and they took the pool. Well, they left all the sand, so he plays in the sand. Well, I got me a cup of coffee, and I went walking. I haven't really checked the property out. But the other day, I had noticed, and I was like, let me go back. Well, the lady, I think I know where her herb and her tomato bed was, which is not too far outside the back patio. Because there said a Bonnie Best cord, another Bonnie Best.
Hopefully y'all won't lose power.
What was it? It was a pepper.
Yeah.
But it said slicing tomato, and I got to looking, and there's 4 tomato stalks about that big, and I said, I'm leaving them there, you know. And then I got to looking, and there's a cherry tomato sitting.
Snow, Mr. Willie.
Don't know where the cherry tomato come from because I tried to hunt it. There is some rosemary that's dying back. So yeah, it was very interesting to see that, okay, there was a garden here, and then you can see another squareness of weeds. So I'm real curious to see what's going to come up this spring. You know, there's going to be a lot to come up. Now, she does have a lot of perennials because we've got flowers blooming all over this place. They'll be moved.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be moved.
It's a hot mess up around this place.
You know how somebody gets a flower and says, I'm just going to stick it here, and I think I'm going to stick it here, and I think I'm going to stick it here.
Before you know it, it looks like a jungle.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of sticking. Yeah, Mo's coming to New York. Let me tell y'all what Allison's talking about. She talked to him for a little bit on Marco. Grandpa is keeping him. Felicia had New Year's Eve plans.
Oh, no, Mr. Willie.
So, I may have a lot of volunteer tomatoes, and I would be so happy. Well, Grandpa takes Mo to Bass Pro. The last time he took him, he got in a boat, and he driving. He said, where are we going? He said, we're going to New York. Well, that's because that's where Miss Allison is. So, today, they went to Bass Pro. He wrote everything going to New York. The funny thing is, there was one boat that had a battery still hooked to it. And he hit the foghorn. And the man that's working there, his back was turned where his little desk was. Can you imagine 3 feet behind you, a foghorn goes off in your head? Grandpa said that man jumped up. Grandpa went saying, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, Mo thought that was funny. It was all he could do to get him out of that boat so he wouldn't hit that horn again.
Time to go ride another one. Ain't got a battery in it.
Yes. I would have liked, and then Grandpa said, he said it was kind of quiet in there.
That's right,
so
Pine Tree Hill.
That foghorn like echoed throughout Bass Pro. He said, you know how you get a little embarrassed, you just kind of look around like, hey, it wasn't me. Grayson over there going, hi, I want to hit it again.
Well, I told him they got a security team at Bass Pro just like the casinos do, you know. They're behind the closed doors, got all these screens. I said, when they see you two coming, because y'all down there frequent, they're like, oh, Lord, boys, let's keep an eye on them, because they finna rip the whole place up.
Yep. And let me tell you.
They do.
He's something else. As soon as he got here, he had to build a big building. And I was like, with sand, you know, I'm thinking sand. No, he gets his beaver stick that he had brought from Kentucky, his shovel, which is an army shovel, his hoe, and next thing you know, he's toting bricks, because y'all, there's so many bricks here, and his my rolling garden cart. And he started stacking these bricks, this away, and he got a nice pile. And I thought, well, that's a nice building you built. And about that time, he hit it with that shovel, and it said,
well, first he kicked it with his foot.
Yeah, and it didn't work. So then he just took it, he just shoved it over. I says, your building fell down. I know, I didn't like it. Y'all, he bad. And he took off running again. So as Grandpa said, we need to hurry up. Oh, Mr. Allen.
Mr. Allen, I haven't, but that's one of the next things I'm gonna do. I got everything laying there to do it, but I had to get out of there so I wouldn't have paint all over me. Because with her in there, like today, I needed to charge my phone, and how convenient that she offers. And I mean, it was super nice of her. Okay,
Yes, because
which
normally
don't
I
happen
don't.
all the time,
No.
right, Mr. Willie? She said, "Well, here, honey, you can charge it right here with my charger." I said, "Oh, no. There's no way I'm putting my phone in here with you so it can look like my old phone that you've already primed, painted, and roasted and toasted. No.
Where is that old phone?
I'm taking it in here and putting it on the other charger."
Show him that. Get over and show him that phone.
Oh, my God.
Y'all, I didn't know. I said, buddy, y'all, half time I don't wear these things. I said, what happened to your old phone? Because, you know, if you can hook it up to Wi-Fi, we don't pay service for it. He said, Lippy, I didn't do nothing to this thing. Thank God it's got a case. Y'all, I'm
This did not have a
embarrassed.
mark on it. Matter of fact, it was in the console of my truck when I came here. And I got it out to use here. I play Pandora on it, right? Now it is covered in primer, brown paint, white paint, and everything else. You can't even see the screen. Right there.
I thought so. I
Looks
said,
just
what's wrong
like
with
her.
your phone? I put my glass on. I said, ooh, I need to hide it. It was too late. He said, what happened with my phone was you. I was like, oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Allen, that's why I haven't got in there yet. I just left the kitchen. When she gets done, I'll go back. Because I got a couple of the
Oh,
kitchen
some
rails
nail
where the
polish?
stove goes. I've got to tan them because they got it so jagged in there. You never be able to run a router and cut the laminate. So
Oh,
I'm going to
it's
have to
so bad.
put me
Now,
2 trim
now you
pieces
did
on it.
cut the back. Our countertops, they went up the wall. Like, I don't know how
Oh,
it, like,
They rounded it.
yeah, I don't know what you
rolled the
call it. It's
black
like a whole sheet and went like this and had a big gap. So I held on to the vacuum, and then hey Francine, he cut it, but he left about an inch, right?
Oh, I just cut the.
I don't know what he does.
There's a half
It looks
inch.
horrible.
There's a half-inch gap in there because where they rounded it, it made like a half-inch radius. So I had to cut the flat with the cabinet and flat with the wall. That way the new countertop can go under and the backsplash can sit on it and be square.
Well, I do have a lot of paint in my hair, but I tell you what, I don't wash my hair every day. I have nappy hair, okay? It is. But I've been using Amish bar soap mixed with Dawn dish soap, and I've been scrubbing with it and every day. And it's slowly pulling the water base out, but the problem I'm having, y'all, is, where's it at? I don't know.
Where's it not?
Well, yeah, it's all in here. The primer's in my hair, and I can't get the primer out because I'm not going to go put acetone on my head.
I told her I'd get a bucket. She'd lay over in there with her hair off in there. I'd wash it with acetone, but she probably
And
wouldn't like
Cameron
it.
gets
Just don't strip
baptized
it.
on the 9th.
Nah.
So
Yes,
I've got
amen.
the,
Thank
hey
you,
Nanny,
Jesus.
I got to find the box that's got some
Hey,
clothes
Nanny.
in it. And I got to get this out of my hair, which, hey, I'll go in jeans and a t-shirt. Ain't going to bother me with painted hair because he's getting baptized.
You're right, Mr. Keith. There ain't no doubt about it.
Well, I get sidetracked. They play good music. And, you know, oh, I tell you what, Amish soap is the best, in my opinion. Because I have, like I say, very kinky, nappy hair, and it's actually relaxed it. Like it's made it soft. I'm liking this soap.
Well, Miss Keith, I'll tell you why you're on here, and we had your name brought up. Why my eyes are so puffy and swollen. My left eye is not as bad. The right eye's still pretty bad. And it's because I made the dumb move. Mr. Safety didn't put his safety glasses on.
And he always puts
And I
safety
always put
glasses
'em on.
on.
But I had these, and I had been up and down, so I
Happy
didn't
New
have my
Year.
safety glasses. And I had some melamine, 3/4 melamine out there. I was making shelves for the pantry. So I was ripping. I had a rip fence, and I was just putting the rip fence down, running down through there. Well, All was well, because I ain't even got to look down at it. I just run the rip fence. Well, the wind come up.
You're gonna love it.
And it blowed both eyes full. The right one got slammed full. The left one got a little bit in it. So I went and flushed, got in the shower, tried to flush it all out. Didn't do much good. That night I went to bed. I woke up next morning, this whole eye was closed. I had to take a wet rag and keep rubbing it to get it open. Well, same thing this morning. I got some Visine put in it. I flushed and flushed. It's a whole lot better, but they suffered. But I can tell you what.
Yeah, Mr. Willie, they gonna let me in. I'm going through the back door. I'm sneaking in.
Those safety glasses have been on since then.
Yeah, and he
Matter of fact, I
always
even
wears
went,
safety
brought out
glasses.
the big DeWalt goggles I got. I'm gonna cover it all.
He come in,
That
I
way I
said,
can wear these too.
oh. And then we had a catastrophe. Felicia got us, now what kind of heater is it she got me for Christmas?
Oh, it's a infrared heater. It's a
It's
DR
so-
heater.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
DR
DR
heater.
heater.
It's not that wide, but it's long and it's got 3 speeds and you can hang it and all. Well, we just had it sitting, but he hadn't mounted it or nothing.
It's like a quartz infrared.
You talk about.
Supposed to hang it up in the ceiling or whatever, like they have in the outdoor restaurants or
Yeah,
whatever.
it puts some
Very
heat out.
nice.
I used it for 2 nights. Yes, I know, 80 degrees and I have heat on. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the way it is. And last night, I was finishing up the inside of the bottom cabinet.
Yeah.
And I come out and I heard kabloof. I said, here comes Buddy in the house. I said, you all right? That's the first thing I asked. Because as long as he's okay, I ain't worried about nothing else. I said that until he said, I quote, I tripped on the cord and broke the heater element. I said,
I went to the
wait,
job
wait,
box
wait,
out on
what
the
you
back
mean, a
porch.
heater element? Your heater? Asked me, did I say, you all right? I was like, it broke. He said, glass went everywhere. Y'all,
Mr. Allen's about 40 miles from our old place.
there with that boom again.
Mm-hmm.
The heating element was $20? No,
24.
24, and they charged 20 for shipping. I said, and then it's like 8 to 10 days. I said, the Antarctic is coming. I ain't got no heater.
So she got the old butane backup.
I was so sad. I was sad. Cause by the time it gets here, it'll be back up to 90
Miss Robin,
degrees.
yes ma'am, it was time to run for the hills.
Well, I got baby oil, but I don't know where it's at. I use baby oil in my hair. CG, what I do is I put baby oil in my hair and then I take wet towels and throw them in a microwave to where they get hot, like you barely can touch them, but not too hot. And I wrap my head up and I do it 3 times till it gets cold. That's how I give myself an oil treatment. If not, my hair would be from here to Kentucky.
Yeah, bittersweet, they got some big ones going off, but they're at a
You
distance.
heard that?
Now, where we used to live, not in Kentucky, but where we used to live over here, they were like next door.
Oh,
Like, knock the pictures off the walls.
Like-
That neighborhood loved to put some
they
money
spend
on it.
a lot. That's just money
They
going.
spend a
poof,
ton of money.
poof.
So far, nobody in here I've seen has popped any. It's pretty much off in the distance.
Well,
but they
I'm
got some
sorry,
big
that don't
booms.
sound like no firecracker to me. That sounds like
Somebody shooting off their World War II cannon.
they shooting off
It's
something.
some big booms.
You felt it. I'm telling y'all. Well, I don't know where the hell Shadow had to get a bath today.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Well, not a real bath, but all of a sudden she's doing this. So I guess I dropped some on the floor. Y'all, she had paint on her paws,
Yeah, she painted
her
the cat
whole
too.
side of the tail, the side of her body. Buddy had to hold her, and I had to take Dawn soap, and oh, it was a hell of a damn mess. That was a mess, wasn't it? And she still
Yeah, she
got
tried to
it
bite
on.
me. I said, hey, I ain't the one that got you over here giving you a bath. Now I'm just holding on to you.
You're not scared of fireworks. Y'all know Lippy don't do fireworks.
It might be hot. It might be hot. That's the first thing she tells the grandkids when the little parachutes is coming down. Don't grab it. It might be hot.
The
It might be
grandkids
hot.
run around making fun of
Lord
me.
have mercy. Sweet
Y'all,
baby
I was
Jesus.
dressed up. I had cute little sandals on the 4th of July. I had me one of them long skirts.
Oh, I also said, when you going to do some videos on that outdoor
I'm
kitchen?
gonna
I set
actually
you up.
tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing a video. Of course,
It means I get to eat tomorrow.
I don't know
ain't
when
cook.
it's gonna come out because I had to drive to town to upload that other one. Just saying. But I am cooking on my little stove because I want y'all to see how we're eating. But back to the fireworks. For a lot of you that don't know, this was
Let's sort of
in,
just keep y'all to.
when was this? Let's see, 2000. 99? No. I'm trying to think. Mid-90s. It was in mid-90s. At Red River, it's
Maybe,
called
Patty.
the Red River Fest. And the Red River divides Bossier City and Shreveport. And we used to always go to watch the big fireworks because they would light them on these water things in the middle of the Red River. What do you call those things with the big old barrels?
Oh, you talking about the floating?
Yeah, the floating things.
Little
Well,
docks?
one of them got tilted. Now, we far away, y'all. Them things started shooting on the ground. People, thousands of people running. Well, I grabbed Rachel. Rachel was little then. She was about 3. I grabbed her up, my godchild, and I took off running, and I held her up because they were coming low level, so I kept her up. And I ended up in the emergency room. I had 3rd-degree burns on the backside of both of my legs where them bottle rockets, something was just pinging my legs. And ever since then, Lippy don't even do sparklers. Nope. He does with the grandkids. I don't like nothing to do with that. What'd you say? Take some shots of your outside
Property and house.
You know I
Of the
need to
full
do
parts.
that. I've done the inside somewhat. I need to take pictures of y'all. Y'all know where I'm gonna be this spring and summer.
Phew.
Oh my God, but I didn't think I need to do that. Yeah, you got to eat black-eyed peas. We're gonna eat black-eyed peas, cabbage. I'm gonna cook my pork in my cabbage, and we're gonna have cornbread. And all this is gonna be done on a grill. I'm just saying, and I'm gonna do a video, even though it's gonna come in after New Year's. Who says you gotta only eat that at New Year's, right?
Right.
You could eat it any time of the year.
Well, let me give y'all an update. You know, we turned a video loose here the other day of around the house, and y'all seen in the master bath where I showed where the floor, and I told you that was gonna be my next job.
Mr.
So I went in there and I got that old big mutt scraper, and I went scraping, and I had on leather gloves, and I even actually got my gel patty gloves, and it didn't make no difference. I whipped on that thing for about 9 hours.
Did you show them your hands?
I'm fixing to.
Oh.
I whipped on it for about 9 hours, and I got all of the linoleum up down to the last layer. Half of the floor is the backing and the glue. I got half of it left. But I'm going to tell you what, both hands, the whole centers are gone, and they've done busted about 5 or 6 times since then. Every time I open my hands up, they bust again. I've been putting some of that hand cream, what they call that stuff we got, that what's the name of it?
I don't know. It's in a green round jar.
Yeah.
Working hands.
Some of the really good stuff
Is it called
for
working
your hands. But I've been putting that in there, trying to keep them from busting back.
Yeah, I was gonna put my
Every
my
morning
pork
I
chops
get up,
in
my
my
hands
cabbage.
are like this, and when I open them, they bust back open.
Look what Cindy said. Tell her what you're wearing. She wants to know, are you wearing gloves?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing actually leather gloves with gel pads in.
And that's what happened. Could you imagine
But
if he didn't
I've
have
been
them
on that
on?
floor for about 9 hours, 10 hours solid.
Mr. Keith, y'all want me to do a video as I walk through here? And post a video? You wanted to see them? Because right now, this right here,
Heaven's Essentials, no,
you can't
because
even get to the
what they
hallway.
done was they put, they had 2 layers of linoleum with glue on both. And then they put I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but
Hi,
it's concrete
Chris.
patching seal. Comes pre-mixed in a bucket. And you take it out with a trowel and you smear it on the level of concrete. It's not like level pour. But they smeared that on top of the last layer because it had some holes in it, and then put the glue on top of it, then the peeling stick. Well, nothing cured except the concrete patch. So heating it wouldn't do nothing. So I just had to get in there and beat at it.
I felt y'all today he got away from because his hands. He had to get away from it, so he was able to finish the pantry, and then he spent all day in the camper.
Getting it cleaned out,
Nanny
cleared
Joyce,
out.
he's got to leave Sunday morning to go pick her up, and yes, get your Lippy fixed. So there's no bed here. You can't get to a room or anything. So we've got her set up because, you know, the camper's still sitting at the garage because that was the closest we could park it. So he's got it all ready for her, heaters in it, because that's where she's going to be sleeping because it's the only bed that we have. So we set that up, and she'll be coming back with us Sunday. So he spent the day doing that. Yes. Mr. Allen, I'm going to tell you what. If it didn't need it, I still had it all base kilts. Because I'm trying to kilt everything in this house.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Everything.
It's been tough.
Oh, okay. I understand now, Mr. Keith.
It's hard work, but you know what? Every day is. It's all what you make of it.
Amen.
And I'm gonna tell you what. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Getting back here.
Nope.
Back to where we were from. Back to Louisiana. It's worth every hard blood, sweat, and tears.
It really is. And then that drives us. But that brings me to the last part of the live. Hand me that. You know, 2020 was hell, right? 2021 was a hair better, but not huge. But it leads us into 2022. In my opinion,
I need to find some of that, Mr. Keith.
I
used to use.
we're going to see some hard times in a different form. And I know that every one of us is going to be okay, regardless what's thrown at us. Because in the camper, as Buddy pulled it and traveled, I had, from what he said, overpacked it. I had boxes in every nook and cranny. Well, some things didn't stay where I put them. A lot of things fell. A lot of things kind of shifted sideways. But today, he walks in that camper to empty it all out to get it ready for Nanny. And there was something that was set straight up, right on a shelf, in the camper, next to a box that done fell over and everything else. A 1956 Holy Bible.
I was 50.
Of 1950. Still standing up against that shelf.
Nothing to support it but itself, standing right there. The boxes that were behind it were on the floor.
So, and what made me think about this, when he brought it in, I said, you know, I had a lot on my mind today. A lot of good thoughts. No regrets of where we've been and where we're headed. But there's a gentleman, and he's on this chat, that sent me a message this morning. And only this gentleman could word it the way he worded it. But it is what he said that resonated. Though we may have political differences. Bam, that struck me. Because you know what? We don't care which side of the aisles anyone is on. As long as we're all here together, fellowshipping, laughing, crying, hollering, bitching, moaning, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because it's not about being on what side of an aisle. And you, sir, solidified who we are. I love you to death. And I can't say who it is, but I love you to death.
No doubt.
Because you get me. You get me personally, and as most of you do. You know, I am still who I am, but in 2018, as I've told a lot of you, and I see new ones on here, July 11th, 2018, I received a phone call to come into my doctor's office. And there sat papers that said I had two choices. One choice was treatment, and I said no. Of course, the other choice I interpreted as it's my wheelhouse. I'm driving my car, and I'm going to choose to put my life in God's hands, and whichever direction He sends me, I'm going to follow and accept. And I said, okay, I have another choice. I can either go home, sulk, or I can go home and make the best of my life each day. I don't set long-term goals, y'all. I haven't for 3 years. I set daily goals. And sometimes when we find ourselves at a crossroad, because this morning I was like, I'm exhausted. And he brings this in and says it was still sitting right there. I was like, nope, I'm not exhausted. You know why? Because He has me. He has me.
That will lift your spirits, I promise you.
And He's going to give me the fuel that I need. But I'm going to tell you, what y'all don't know is most of you from the beginning inspired me, encouraged me, regardless of my screwed up video, screwed up volume, you name it, Lippy has done it when it comes to YouTube. Every one of y'all encouraged me. And I would sit back and I was like, oh, I got to do this again. And I got hooked. But I didn't get hooked on YouTube. I got hooked on y'all. Because I had people that I had never met. Some I have met. Some I hope to meet. But y'all have done nothing but inspire me. It doesn't matter when you comment, you come into the lives, you laugh with me, you joke with me. I can't get any better than that. So regardless of us at the bottom trying to move up, we got this because Lippy has y'all. So in case you don't know, thank you. Because
yes, indeed.
Y'all don't know what y'all have done to me personally. Because I get into a slouch because I do hurt. My health sucks. Do I allow that to be seen on camera? Hell no. Why? Because I don't want to spend 30 minutes or an hour moaning and groaning when I can spend 30 minutes or an hour laughing and rejoicing with y'all.
Sharing with someone else.
Thank you. So that's what I want to see 2022 be. Things are going to change forever, but it cannot change us. It cannot change our time together. It's not going to change our DNA. It is going to unite us. So if I have bread and you're hungry, I'm giving you my bread.
Ain't no doubt about that.
And I hope that we do that for all of us. Because that's all that we have is each other coming next year. And I think together, we're better.
There's no doubt about it. Somebody said earlier, we all stand equal when we get to the cross. So, at Judgment Day, we're all equal, so it don't matter. We're on His terms then. But every day is what you make of it. You set your own fate. You can call it what you want to, but it's all up to you. You have to make your own choices in life and can't let nobody else weigh you. You got to pick up and keep moving.
Amen.
But I feel it's going to be a good year.
What did you say the other day? We're going to make lemonade out of lemons?
I was telling her something. I don't even remember what it was. I said, this went wrong. We ain't got this. I said, but you know what?
You too, Miss Patty. Happy New
We're
Year.
going to take them lemons. We're going to make some lemonade. That's all we can do.
And we're doing
Keep moving.
We're doing it all together. And And that's what I wanted to do, is I wanted to end this live letting y'all know that I wish nothing but the best year of your life. But just know, it's up to you how you see it. And if you see it positive and you look at the little things and you enhance on that, it will overcome and it will take the bad out. And that's where we're at. The last 4 or 5 months has been tough. But we're tougher.
Like shoe leather. Tough like shoe leather.
We're tougher. And so, yeah.
But I'm going to tell y'all what, I'm just about back on my feet.
Yep.
I ain't going to lie to you. Just about back on my feet. And I mean like literally.
I just caught what you said.
I showed her today. I done blowed both the front of these shoes out, toes hanging out, half the tread going off one side. She said, I don't even know why you're wearing shoes. You know
Happy
what
New Year, Miss Dorothy, Miss Mary.
I said, well, I'm almost back on my feet.
Y'all, I said, honey.
But it's a new year now.
I
Fixing
said,
to be
your
anyway.
toe is coming out your shoe. He said, yeah, I might need to get another
I
pair.
need to get another pair. But they're
I mean,
still on
it's
there.
like, who
I'm
does
gonna get
that?
back on my feet one day. That's
He
what
says,
everybody
I'm
says.
getting back on my
Best to
feet.
get back on my feet.
You ain't wearing my shoes.
No.
He got a new
couldn't get
pair of
half
tennis
pair.
shoes. Well, they're new. Well, they're about a year, 2 years old. But I told him to turn those into his work shoes, and we get another pair of new shoes.
I'm almost back on my feet.
That's what I do. I take my news and I turn them to my olds, and then later on I go buy me some news. That's how I do it. But he don't wear tennis shoes, y'all. He's been wearing tennis shoes to do all this work. He's a boot man.
Most time I'm in
Always
boots,
been
but
a boot man.
I had this one pair of Skechers. They were slip on. You didn't have to tie them.
More socks
They
like that the
Skechers
other
with
day.
memory foam in them. And let me tell you what, the foam has some memory. I'm gonna tell you, because it's foamed out.
Miss Alice
The
is
memory
barefoot
done,
and
the,
pregnant.
the memory done slammed out of them.
Well,
But they've been such
Have you
a
seen
good
his
pair of
belly?
shoes till I hate to part with them. Thinking about putting them up on a shelf. Holding
Yes.
them out.
that's the shoes that mouse went and jumped in.
That's the shoes.
The
Allison.
mouse probably ate the hole out trying to hide from the
Literally
cat.
where the palm of your foot is and where the heel of your foot is, I can step on a dime, tell you it's heads or heads or tails. And then, well, I like to just stick my old big toe out front and see if it is heads or is it tails.
Mr. Key,
But I mean, that was good shoes.
I'm just ready to get that room ready so you and Wanda can come visit. Come down to
That's
Louisiana
for sure.
and let me cook. Y'all.
Oh, what a meal it's going to be.
The other night-
I'm going to gain.
Hey, let me tell him.
25
The other
pounds.
night,
I done lost some weight. I'm going to gain 25
he
pounds.
found the other it's a stove, like
Oh, the
the
gas stoves.
little, it's got little cans.
I went out and dug.
Betty White died today. I love that woman. Y'all know I was Betty White when me and Reap What You Sow, Jaretha was doing our goofy stuff with Two Family. Anyway, the other night it was chicken breast. Yeah, put chicken breast on the grill, and I had me a little iron skillet, and I cut up a squash, a zucchini, an onion, some bell pepper. And I sauteed them with some avocado oil on my little... Y'all, we had a good meal. That's probably the best meal we've had.
Julie, most of the
In a
time I
month.
do too.
Because he finally went out there and
crops.
dug. And found that little... And you got 2 cans I saw sitting over there for me to use tomorrow.
What? You gonna cook?
I just told you I was...
What?
Y'all, did I not tell y'all I was doing a video?
Sweet baby Jesus, we're gonna eat some
Well, you
food
just
tomorrow.
found those stoves the other day.
I've been cooking.
I was like, you gonna go find them or I'm gonna find them. I'm tired of turkey sandwiches now.
I've been cooking on
I'm
the grill.
about
Don't let her fool
sick.
you.
You've been cooking on the red grill.
Right.
I'm talking about the little stove.
I'm talking about the grill. Before we found the stoves, I've been cooking on the grill.
Yeah, we have meat and bread.
Ain't
Meat
nothing
bread.
wrong with meat and
I
bread.
was about sick of bread.
It's
I
better than
wanted
a wish
vegetables.
sandwich. You hold your hands
Well,
up
that's
saying, I
true.
wish I had something in here to eat.
Oh, I give you that. I give you
Ain't
that.
that bad.
But I was like, if I don't get some kind of roughage in me or some, and then we got the icebox hooked up. Remember we did that video, and the icebox was behind Buddy. We got it hooked up.
with all the rest of the junk.
So, and the doors are where you can open them. So we got the icebox in the garage. None of that can come in until we get the floors put down. Oh, and I have boudin.
We're gonna have some boudin.
I ate a lot of boudin, didn't I, Allison?
I like
We
boudin.
was eating a lot of boudin because it grills good. But, you know, you can still get only so much boudin. It's like, I don't want no more boudin.
You say I like boudin.
Mr. Allen. Buddy found a box. Been missing it. Where is that box? It's
What are you
over
talking
there.
about?
Cool. Over there.
Which box you
That
talking
box on the that box.
What?
There's like 5,000 boxes. I'm telling him
what
that
box
damn
are
box.
you talking
The
about?
one that's open right here on the dresser. By the
Okay.
peekaboo window.
I got it.
You ain't gonna believe what he
I
found.
found out. You want me to tell you where I found it first?
Where'd you find it?
This was in Nanny's car with Nanny's stuff. Because you done got it mixed up when you was trying
I'll
to
be
overload
damned.
the camper.
Y'all guess what I found? Y'all look. Look. I don't think I got no. That's all I got is some pluck and a couple of pork. I ain't got no swamp. And then I found all my bags. That's all the bags we got left. Because remember, we're changing. Well, that ain't happening right now, y'all. I'm sorry. This fixer-upper, well, I ain't even a fixer-upper. It's a complete demo. That took my season money, so y'all just gonna have to wait. But I do have about 9 clucks Buddy found in Nanny's car. I didn't even know where it was. I told y'all I had a couple of them left, but I don't have no, I got my seasonings mixed in buckets, but I can't do nothing with them. Unless I put them in a Ziploc bag, mail them to y'all, I can do that. So, but the seasoning's still going. I just got to get licensed. Speaking of license, y'all ain't getting a P.O. box right now. If you want my address, you got to email me. I can't get a P.O. box, y'all. You got to have a Louisiana driver's license. Guess what? Appointment only. They said you got to have an appointment. So you go online and you punch. You got to have an appointment separate for your driver's license. Then you got to make another appointment for your car registration. Then you got to make an appointment to go get your inspection, because see, Kentucky didn't do inspections. So that's 3 different appointments. The earliest is sometime in January. So I guess we just floating with Kentucky driver's license, Kentucky plates. We still have Kentucky insurance. There it went again. So I don't know, maybe y'all are going through that. Last year, we just went to the courthouse and everything was done within like 10 minutes. Nope, so y'all won't be getting a P.O. box till I get me a Louisiana driver's license.
Yeah.
So if y'all want my address, y'all gonna have to email me. I didn't want to put it in the chat because, you know, you got some no-yos out there that be looking and be like, oh, who lives there? I figure y'all pretty well know me. Happy y'all got my address, but the ones that don't, if you want it, you got to email me. I mean, you know, that's just the way we got to do it right now.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
Appointment only.
That was even in Vivian, a little podunk little town. Nope, appointment only. I said,
Hey, Miss Carol, how you doing? Happy New Year, everyone.
but you're in Louisiana and you can walk into your DMV.
That's crazy. Well,
Maybe it's no. Vivian's small. Maybe it's parish. Maybe it goes by parish.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh.
Shh, boom. Quick on the draw, girl. Hands is hurting, but they there.
I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the screen went black
and
it looked like firecrackers going off.
All right, Mr. Keith. We'll be praying for y'all with the storms. We got some coming this way too.
Oh Lord.
Ease on out.
Almost up.
We got about 7 minutes.
I don't know. Wisconsin. See? Well, Julie, I was going to a different parish. I tried that too.
Yeah, we've tried
and
everywhere
they said
within
make
the 2
an
parishes.
appointment. I said, well, I don't know what to do. There was like a third party and you had to pay a small fee to get your license and all of that. Appointment only. So I don't know if it's because it's Bossier Parish, Caddo Parish. They're very large parishes. I don't know. I don't know where else. I ain't checked with DeSoto. We ain't far from there.
No.
I may call DeSoto Monday. I'm going to call DeSoto Parish Monday and say, hey, y'all take walk-ins? I'll drive to DeSoto Parish. I need driver's license. Because we got to get homestead exemption. Can't get that. We're not a Louisiana resident, yet we own a home. It's just crazy. So everything is, yeah, Vivian has a DMV.
Said they got a DMV.
Yeah, because we went on their website. Dues to me, I was just hitting all of them, all the little bitty ones. But Vivian has it. If you go on to Louisiana Department of Motor Vehicles.
That's where I used to go.
Yeah, we didn't check Spring Hill. If you go on, Chris, to Louisiana Department of Motor Vehicle, they'll give you every office now that's a DMV based. Not your automobile registration, just driver's license. Because remember, they used to do third parties. Well, they're not doing them right now.
Get on down to Colfax, just get her done.
Yeah, I go down to Colfax.
If I go down to Colfax, I'm bringing them big old Yetis, and we're going to load them up. But it's going to have to be free. And we're going to load them things up.
See, that's here, Julie. I was like, I don't even want to face Caddo Parish. I don't even want to face Bossier Parish. Oh, Lord. I can remember back in the day, you had to pull a little number.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to sit there for 6 hours. 6 hours. They got 20 booths. They got 3 workers. But now I guess everybody's off for the sea.
Yep, that's what they're saying right there. Having trouble with contagious thing going around. I just won't let you in on appointments only.
Oh. Well, I couldn't figure it out like hell. I think the earliest was January, I don't know, 8th or something. It's like the first week of, no, January the 6th, I think it was. But that was only for one of us. I want a day that
I got the pole and the bait pantry.
that we both can go. Oh, my daughter in Texas, she never even went to a DMV.
But
She did a live chat, put her application in when she moved to Texas last year. Everything was done in the mail. I said, how'd you get your picture? She said, they take it. I said, what? They take your picture. You punch up. I said, oh, that's too, y'all, that's too technology for me. She never walked in, Misty. Everything was done through the, through that thing, through the laptop. I said, I ain't going to Texas. They're too smart for me. We don't have no laws, Mr. Willie. Well, I mean, we do, but Lippy don't. But Lippy ain't fixing to go up to the DMV and say, hey, take my picture, I need some license. Y'all, they'll arrest me. Because they're going to see a Kentucky and they're going to be like, they're not going to know I'm really from here. They're just going to assume they're going to arrest me. You know, trespassing or something. So I ain't taking no chances. Well, see, that's what they were saying is due to this, there's not enough workers. Oh, real quick, who closed down yesterday or day before yesterday? There was no workers. They had to shut the doors. Who was Grandpa?
I don't remember who it was.
We're talking about a major place. Had to close because there was no workers. I said, oh my Jesus.
I don't know, I'm trying
Grandpa was telling us about it.
I know, what was it, day before yesterday or something, we had to run through Walmart and pick up dog food.
That was yesterday morning.
And there wasn't but one worker in the front. The whole front. She was running back and forth, said, hey, can we
I
just
felt
over
sorry
here?
for her.
And she said, I'll be right there. She got over, she said, everybody's out with the new thing. Nobody here. I'm the only one.
Oh, you know, I still got those and they're not expired. Hell, I was only gone 11 months and I still got them. I like that picture better than that mug shot I got in Kentucky. That lady didn't even say, I'm fixing to take your picture or nothing. She just said, okay, I need you to stand over there. And I was, y'all, it was the ugliest mug shot I ever seen in my life. And I said, can we take it again? She says, no, ma'am. Well, here in Louisiana, the old man I used to go see, sometimes we'd have to take 3 or 4 till I picked the one. I mean, I don't want my driver's license to be all ugly. That woman gave me a mug shot. Yours wasn't too bad. Mine looked like mine was like, I was all frowning. I really wasn't frowning, y'all. I was trying to squinch to go see what was happening because I'm nosy. I want to see what them ladies was doing over at the other side.
No doubt.
And that woman just gonna tell me, you stand over there, and she didn't say, okay, I'm ready. So I had an ugly mug shot. So I'm gonna pull out my Louisiana ones because it ain't expired. Because if you remember, we can go online and extend it. You only get a license every other 4 years till you reach a certain age. And then you just renew, and they send you a little sticker, and you put that sticker on the back of your driver's license. So you can have your pretty picture for 8 years. Just saying. Plus you look younger in it.
That's so crazy.
Well, I can show y'all. I can show y'all.
At least I got one trailer left, and it's got lifetime tags from Louisiana still on it. So
most mugshots
once
are
I
crap.
get my driver's license back in Louisiana, it's still good.
Yeah, I still got mine because it was a pretty picture. I'll be able to. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. You can renew.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And I want to say mine renewed June of 2020.
May have.
I think I got 4 years or at least 3.
Tell me you made a mistake. You won't keep your Louisiana discontinued.
Oh, do you know I will? They'll say, she's stupid. And I'll be like, y'all, I want to stay with Louisiana. I'll play stupid.
Okay, we got this.
You get more bees with honey. What time is it?
7:01.
Oh, we got to go because Lee and Teresa may be live. I don't know, or somebody else, and I don't want to mess them up.
Don't want to mess nobody up tonight, so.
If it's... I wonder if I could
Somebody
do
said
that.
fireworks. I said, no, you can't do that.
No, I'll get arrested, y'all. That's federal.
I promise you, they'll send you back somewhere away from there. They will put you out of the jail. They will not let you stay.
But Happy New Year.
Yes.
We gonna make it the
It's gonna
best
be a great
ever.
2022.
And y'all make me better.
Remember, it's all what you make of it.
That's right.
Not nobody else making it for you. You got to do it.
Amen. God bless
God
you
bless
all.
everyone. We love you.
See you on the next one. And Lippy's doing a cooking video tomorrow.
Y'all pray for
Outside.
me, messing with her with fire and working and good Lord, sweet baby Jesus.
Don't get around my paintbrush.
I ain't messing with
And
paintbrush.
then you're safe. You get it within
I don't
my
even get
circle
around
of
you
my
'cause you're gonna be
paintbrush.
covered.
I ain't helping you out. You hitting that button, I ain't hitting it.
All right, everybody, we love you. We'll
Love
see you
you.
later.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm almost out of coffee.
I know you are.
It got cold on me though.
Why'd you let it get cold?
Because I was popping my gums.
Popping your gums.
I'm
I
so
better
happy
go ahead and
to
end
be
this
on
now.
my
Huh?
box.
You want me to go ahead and end this now? Everybody watching you up here.
You lying.